Alright, welcome back. This is Minyak. Today we'll be looking at the Tier 8 Japanese destroyer, the Akizuki. Okay, not to be confused with the Akatsuki. This is the Akizuki. This is a Tier 8 Japanese destroyer. Okay, if you like this type of video, hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe. Okay, let's begin. So, a little bit about the Akizuki. Akizuki has one torpedo launcher. Before the upgrade, torpedo launcher has the speed of 62 knots. And yeah, the torpedo launcher, it only has one torpedo launcher that can drop 4 torpedoes. Okay. The reload time on the torpedo before upgrade is 102 seconds, and also the damage is about 17k. Now, after upgrade, the Akizuki torpedo is about, the damage is about 21k. Yes, 21k is kind of ridiculously big. Yes, but the damage of the torpedo is 21k. This is before reduction of the torpedo, protection. So it's 21k, and also the speed of the torpedo is increased from 62 knots to 67 knots. In the expense of the reload times. The reload times is 112 seconds. But we are not going to talk about that because the Akizuki is not a torpedo boat. Yes, this is actually the gunship line on the Japanese destroyer. So the stronger point of this ship is actually the gun. Okay, the gun is actually a reduction in caliber gun. The Shiratsuyu, the one before this, is actually has a 127mm gun. The Akizuki has a 100mm caliber gun. So it is actually a smaller caliber gun, but it has 4 turrets and 2 barrel on each turret, so you have 8 guns. So the Akizuki is actually, well, if you are looking at the damage of the guns, is actually smaller than the Shiratsuyu. But what is interesting about the Akizuki is this is actually the real first gunship line for a Japanese destroyer. The gun itself has a 3-second reload comparing to the Shiratsuyu. The Shiratsuyu has a 7.5-second reload time. So the Shiratsuyu gun is actually slower, way slower. The Akizuki gun is actually 3-second reload. And this is actually before the captain skill BFT. So if you have BFT, you can actually reduce the reload of the guns to about 2.7 seconds, yeah, per shot. So you can actually shell a lot more, shoot a lot more shell toward your enemies. Okay, how do you play this destroyer? Okay, this destroyer needs islands. Yes, you have to try to have island as your cover and try to shoot from behind the island. That's the best way you could actually make use of this ship. Treat this ship like a cruiser. Okay, especially when fighting against another cruiser, fighting against a cruiser, fighting against a battleship, yeah, you would want to have this ship behind the island. But when you are actually fighting a destroyer, well, if it is not a gunship, then you don't have to be afraid because this ship has a very good gun. Yeah, the reload can actually kill another destroyer easily. The only thing you have to pay attention is the type of the destroyer. If the enemy destroyer is actually another gunship, then you have to look at whether it's higher tier or lower tier. If it's higher tier, then you might have a problem. Well, might be, you know, if you are fighting another destroyer with the same type, for example Akizuki, and fighting another Akizuki, then it will all depend on the captain's skill and your skill too, whether you can actually dodge their incoming shout. Okay. Alright, I am going to move this ship forward and find another, well, find a better vantage point to take a shot at the enemy ship. And also, my team in this game is actually quite lazy. They are staying in the back, and also a lemming train, and they are not spotting at all. They're like, oh yes, you are the destroyer, and you need to spot for all of us. Okay, that is just bad. Okay, but I have to do that, so I am moving to find a better vantage point to see whether I can spot the enemy ship, while meanwhile I'll maintaining concealment. Okay. Another thing about the ship, the AA on the ship is very good. Actually, it is very strong. Even before you add the BFT and AFT skill, if you add if your captain skill take the BFT and AFT skill, it will increase the damage on the AA gun. So this ship can kill planes, well, quite easily, but depending on what type, because since this is a tier 8 ship, you might get a tier 10 carrier, or a tier 8 carrier, or a tier 6 carrier. It all depends on the enemy, well, the matchmaking. But the AA is quite good. If it's same tier, should be able to defend yourself from airplane, the annoyance. Okay. On the torpedo side, this ship has a torpedo reload boost. That means you can actually, well, even though it's only one launcher that can drop 4, when you use the torpedo booster, you can actually drop 8. Well, whether it hit or not, that's depend on you. Okay, so you like right now, I am trying to stay in concealment, you know, hide in concealment by the island while trying to shoot the Yamato, because my teammate is in the back. So I have to, if I am spotted, the Yamato might actually have a secondary attack. Yeah. Even though this Akizuki has a very good gun, you still have to worry about battleship secondaries. Yep, and also cruisers, because cruisers shell usually bigger and can kill you easier. So you have to really make use of the island. Okay, so this is how you want to do. Use the Akizuki. Try not to be spotted. Well, this is I'm spotted right now, so I am moving backward a bit yeah. For like right now, I am actually in concealment and I am shooting at the Yamato. This is how you want to use this ship. Yeah, the fire chance on this ship is not that great. It's only 5%. So you might want to consider taking also demolition expert, because against a big ship like the Yamato, you will have trouble killing it. Caliber gun is actually too low and you have to depend on fire to kill the Yamato. Or if you are good with torpedoes, then you could aim the torpedo and try to kill, you know, the big battleship. Other than that, this ship really depends on the RNG of the fire chance. against, you know, bigger ship. Okay, I am moving forward, trying to capture the sea point. Yeah, my team is right in the back, hiding, even though they are battleships and, you know, cruisers. You just have to be the single destroyer in the front. Oh, another thing, because just now I saw the surveillance radar. Yeah, this thing, Akizuki, is still a destroyer. So you want to still stay out of concealment most of the time. Yeah, that means remember, you have to remember all the name of the enemy ship that has radar. Okay, little bit about the concealment of this ship. Right now my concealment is at 6.1. This is with 10-point captain with concealment mastery, a module for concealment module, and also camo. So at a 6.1, this is not exactly ideal. It's not great, but it's not bad either. It's good enough for a gunship. It's different than if you play a torpedo boat. Okay, the HP also has big increase. The HP pool. The Akizuki has that. Before upgrade, it was about 15k. After upgrade, this is 20k on the HP. It's a big jump compared to the Shiratsuyu. The Shiratsuyu only have about 13k ish on the HP. So yeah, this has a better survivability, this ship. Yep. Okay, this 20k HP is before survival mastery. So if you add another survival mastery, you could actually have another extra 3000, well, about 3000 HP. Yeah, which I didn't take, because there is a lot of other skill that you must take first before, you know, to make this ship effective, and especially on a 3-point on the 3-point skill, like demolition expert and also BFT. BFT can reduce reload time. It's kind of hard to. Okay. Oh, another thing is the smoke. Okay, this ship has smoke and, well, the modules. It has smoke and speed booster, and also that the reload booster. Okay, there are torpedo passing me by. It does not harm me. Well, because torpedo is coming from the Asahio, and the Asahio torpedo is a deep torpedo. It can only kill battleship and cruiser. Not cruiser. I think the Asahio can only kill battleship and carrier. All right. So this is, if there are no island for you to hide behind, you could actually use smoke and try shooting from behind the smoke. At 3-second reload, you could actually spam your guns. Yeah, it will keep shooting non-stop. The only problem is I need somebody to spot it. Okay. When you are inside the smoke, yeah, you have to depend on other people to spot enemy ship for you. Yeah. Yeah, my teammate battleship is very bad. I spot the Asahio for Asahio torpedo for them, but they still got hit by the. Sometimes if you cannot dodge torpedo that has been seen like 4 or 5 kilometers away, you really need to stop playing battleship against, or practice more.
Concentrate fire on the Enemy warship.
Alright. Right now I'm fighting the Asahio. I
Ship is on fire.
well, I'm not afraid because my firing rate is better than the Asahio itself. So he should be more scared of me than I'm scared of him, because you know his torpedo is useless against me.
Engine boost deactivated.
Okay, the team is actually right now is losing. Yeah. Well, what can you do? You cannot choose your team on this game. Well, you could actually choose a division, but there's it's maximum of 3. So, yeah. What can you do? So, when you play like me solo, well, you have to depend on yourself, I guess. And well, you try to depend on your good teammate, I guess. And also, you have to depend on yourself. All right. Yeah. Oh, did I mention? Okay, another thing about the torpedo on the Akizuki, the torpedo is not that great, but yeah, it's still, well, it's still deadly. It's 21k damage when you got hit by one torpedo. So if all 4 torpedo hit from from the drop, you can expect about 84k damage total from one salvo of torpedo. So yeah, the Akizuki torpedo is quite deadly. Oh yeah, you have to be to stay out of concealment because the battleship usually has a very good secondary sometimes, depending on their build. So yeah. Okay, to kill the Georgia right now he is at 24k ish on the HP pool. All I need is 2 torpedo to hit the Georgia to kill him. Alright, I am moving around, trying to find a better vantage to drop the torpedoes. Meanwhile, waiting for the torpedo reload time. I cannot actually kill the Georgia with my gun unless I have some kind of cover, like island cover or well, which I don't have right now. So I have to depend on the torpedoes. Yeah, the Georgia is also, it's not such, he knows that there is a destroyer aiming at him, so he is not he is moving, wiggling around, wiggle wiggle, wiggle left, wiggle right, so it is kind of hard to pinpoint. I just dropped the torpedo according to my gut. Usually sometimes it will hit. Right now I am spotted because my concealment is only 6.1. Yeah, I'm having trouble running away from Georgia because the maximum speed of the ship is only 33 knots. Yep, managed to kill the Georgia, and my other teammate managed to kill the Yamato. So yeah, the table has turned. There are only 2 ships left on the enemy, the Irian and also the Asahio. The Irian is almost dead, the Asahio is also almost dead. Alright, remember guys, that this is the gunship line on Japanese destroyer. So use your guns, use your gun. Well, torpedo is there, and the torpedo itself is, well, it's not very good, but it is very deadly. So yeah, don't forget about that too on the Akizuki. So the Akizuki is very good, very rounded. The only problem is the range of the gun. Yeah, you could actually add the range of the gun using AFT skill, so it could be about 13.5 kilometers. Alright, this is the end of the video. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoy the video. I will see you guys on the next video. Alright, this is Minyak signing off.